Clean sheet. The first clean sheet in the official season for Josè Mourinho under Roma. But the most important thing, ladies and gentlemen, is that, children watching this, next gens, mark this day, the 26th of August, 2021, because the world might end tomorrow in a few hours. Bryan Cristante has scored a goal. I am really afraid that the world will end tomorrow, because I've never seen such a banger from Cristante. And this banger, this shot, is directed to every single Cristante hater who goes, Cristante is not good enough, buy a new defensive midfielder, get him out of this club. Cristante is not the best player at Roma, but with this banger of a goal, he has improved the reputation with fans by so much. So this goal is directed to every single Cristante haters. If you're new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. The next big goal is 5,000 subscribers. Any new people who want an opportunity to follow this club or Mourinho as an English language, you will only find me, who has a Roma channel on YouTube. So please, please, please subscribe to this channel. Also, please like this video. It supports me so much. Right. I'm going to start off by saying, amazing performance once again. This team is building so much strength, so much confidence that no Roma fan would have actually thought from the very start of the season. We really are understanding who Josè Mourinho actually is. Us Roma fans who are used to mediocre managers like Paulo Fonseca. Now, amazing performance from Roma, as I said at the start. But do not get me wrong, Trabzonspor's centre-backs were literally like Stevie Wonder and Jennifer Lopez. I haven't seen two centre-backs playing worse than Jennifer Lopez and Stevie Wonder in a charity match. Those two centre-backs, I don't even know their names, should be ruled off football. Because I'm happy, I'm a Roma fan, but a Europa Conference League, interesting trophy, you want a certain quality in your team, and those two centre-backs that Trabzonspor have were absolutely disgusting. Now, there were Trabzonspor fans actually thinking that they would have eliminated Roma from the playoffs. Now, who do you actually think you're facing? I mean, yes, there are some unknown teams in the Europa Conference League, but mate, you're playing against Roma. I think you haven't realized the improvement this club is going through. The improvement one single person, a Portuguese manager, can affect the entire team. And that is exactly what is happening at Roma. It's the very start of the season. Roma's played 3 official matches, 3 victories. It's very early to say this, but I can assure you that in the first 3 matches of every single manager that managed Roma for the last couple of 20 years, no one has been better than Josè Mourinho. And I'm saying this like a dictator or someone, because it is the reality. So congrats to every single person who is following Mourinho's advice, every single player, because the growth that some players are going through is unbelievable. Now, I'm going to start off by giving an amazing mention to Rudy Patricio. He is someone who is a new player like many other players at Roma, and he is someone who had to get adapted. He's someone who refused to many holidays after playing the Euro 2020. He had the chance to go on holidays. He refused to, and this is what good mentality winning players do. Like Pedri, he refused his holidays, and he's an absolute baller. He is someone who wanted to concentrate on Roma, and you can see the after results of this. The security he's having is absolutely insane. And I take back every single comment I said on Rudy Patricio. Because obviously he's not the best goalkeeper in this area. But we don't need the best goalkeeper. We need a good mentality goalkeeper. And the fact that he's way better than Paulo Lopez already improves this club. And football is always about improving. It's always about looking back to your last season and comparing stuff. And up to now, after 3 matches, Rudy Patricio is like Manuel Neuer in compared to Paulo Lopez, who hasn't even played 1 match for Olympique Marseille. So really, congratulations to Rudy Patricio. Now, another really player which impressed me a lot is Ibanez. He is someone who is building such a bond with Mourinho that you guys have seriously no idea. He is someone who last year flopped and bottled many matches. The derby which Lazio last season won 3-0. He went through a disastrous match because Smalling was injured. But you can really see the improvement, and this improvement is really, you can tell that it's the desire of the player. And unlike many improvements which Josè Mourinho brought to the club, as well as Josè Mourinho improving Ibanez, I strongly believe it is his desire. He wanted to work. He's working, and he's working very hard to achieve what he wants. And in fact, every time he does a tackle right now, it is a great tackle. And the entire Olympico standing ovates Roger Ibanez. So he is a player which has improved so much, and his improvement can really be a factor of security when it comes to Roma, because the second Smalling is injured as of right now, having someone like Mancini that can cover such an important role like Smalling is really what Roma need, because this means that Roma doesn't need to buy new centre-backs. It means avoiding to spend a lot of money, and for a rich club, that is one of the most important things. And then, Nicolo Zaniolo, crying after he scored the goal, because he is an absolute bowler, an amazing goal, which all started from the feet of Jordan Veretout. He got a call from Didier Deschamps. He is going to play next week in the French national team. Paul Pogba, N'Golo Kante, all these names. And then we've got Jordan Veretout. Improvement 100%. 2 goals in the match against Fiorentina. 1 assist in the match against Trabzonspor. What do you want more? He's someone who runs to every single bloody ball. He's someone who will fight until the very end. And you can see Mourinho. You can see Mourinho's response. He is so happy to have him in his team. And that is why Mourinho wanted him when he was a Tottenham manager. Because Jordan Veretout is equal to 3 different players. He can cover the role of 3 players, and that is such an important factor if Roma get red cards. Jordan Veretout, his legs really cover the role that 3 players would play, and that is absolutely amazing. But talking about Zaniolo, he got back scoring after 2 broken ACLs, and you can really see it. After result is those tears after he scored. Absolutely insane from him. He's a young lad and he is very unlucky. Mourinho said it in many press conferences. He said that he's very lucky to have a player who now is finally back after many injuries. He finally got a call from Roberto Mancini for next week's friendly matches and for next week's World Cup qualifiers, and we're gonna see more of him because, as I say in every video, Roma in these last couple of years without Zaniolo has lacked his potentials so much. And in these 3 matches, you can really see the strength, the confidence, and the goals and the talent Nicolo Zaniolo can actually bring to your club. And that, once again, really links back to why Josè Mourinho wanted him since he was a Manchester United manager, since Nicolo Zaniolo was playing in Inter's academy. This guy, Josè Mourinho, has been following him with his own eyes, and now they're playing together. The bond and the tears after he scored really means so much to him. And I can say from the bottom of my heart, Nicolo Zaniolo, you're an absolute bowler, and you will have so many memories to live, especially with a top winning mentality manager like Josè Mourinho. Pellegrini. Now, Pellegrini, my impression on Pellegrini is that in these matches, now that he's a real Roma captain, now that Florenzi and Dzeko are both non-Roma players, I think with this, Pellegrini has improved 10 times more. And you know why? Because when he was playing with Florenzi and Dzeko, he didn't fully feel the passion of Roma fans, because he wasn't the real captain of this club, because Dzeko was, Florenzi was. And I think Pellegrini really improved because he got the responsibility to carry this team. You know, in the last couple of years, it was Dzeko's responsibility because he was the captain. It was Florenzi's responsibility because he was the captain. It was De Rossi's responsibility, Totti's responsibility. He felt, in my opinion, as if he didn't really have to do much. Now, he is the captain, and he is the only captain. He's Roman. He was born in Rome. And just that makes you really want to show off in front of every single fan that you will be the new Francesco Totti. And to reach Francesco Totti's levels, you need to fight. You need to fucking fight until the very last whistle. And that is exactly what Pellegrini is doing. Assists, goals, and absolute banter. That is why Mourinho said in his press conference, if I had 3 Pellegrini, all 3 of them would play at the same time. Because I feel like Pellegrini lacked the passion that Roma fans have when he wasn't a captain. Now he's a captain, the real captain of this club, and he has that full responsibility that Roma fans want him to carry on, the legacy of this club after Francesco Totti. So Pellegrini, you are our captain and you will forever be remembered. Do not go away, because you, as well as Zaniolo, are the future of this club. And then obviously the third goal comes from Stephan El Sharaawy. Now I was actually convinced, to be fair, I got everything wrong. And my predicted 11, I thought Mourinho would have completely gone with that turnover, because this match was easy. I could have, playing the top 11 players in this match was not necessary. It was a risk, because one of them gets injured and then you're screwed. So I think Mourinho could have at least played some academy players, Reynolds, El Sharaawy, Carles Perez, who then got subbed in. But I feel like there was no danger with Trabzonspor. They're not a dangerous club. And I feel like Roma could have played with Reynolds, Kumbula, Calafiori in defence, and they still would have conceded a goal. Because that is, Trabzonspor is not a great club. So Mourinho risked to play all the top 11 players, and then El Sharaawy got subbed in, which I actually said in my predicted 11, and he bagged a goal. And El Sharaawy is getting that confidence back after that terrible experience in China during COVID, where he barely played any official matches. It was dead depressing for him, not playing an official tournament because of the pandemic in the country where the pandemic started is really a lot of danger for your entire career. He's back at Roma on a loan, and Roma are considering the fact to either buy El Sharaawy or not buy El Sharaawy. And to make this final decision, they need confirmations from El Sharaawy, because with Fonseca, when he was back at Roma, he didn't convince at all. And El Sharaawy is one of the top players at Roma, which earns the most. So it's not convenient for Roma to spend all of this money for El Sharaawy, to pay his wages, and then this guy barely plays, barely scores, barely even gets some minutes in his legs. This guy needs to build the confidence back, because Prime El Sharaawy at Roma was one of the best players ever. He was one of the players which started Roma's comeback against Barcelona, and he needs that confidence back. And to get that confidence back, first of all, he needs a manager who believes in him. And Mourinho will obviously not be choosing El Sharaawy at the start of many matches as starting 11 in many occasions. And we know that, because the 3 attacking midfielders for Mourinho will be Mkhitaryan, Pellegrini and Zaniolo. Are you alright in there? I'm trying to film a video. Bloody hell. Can you hear that? The 3 players which Mourinho will start as attacking midfielders are Mkhitaryan, Zaniolo and Pellegrini. So El Sharaawy, Mourinho made it clear, will not start many matches. But subbing El Sharaawy in and making him play a lot of minutes throughout the match. Today he bagged a goal, and you don't need much time to get that confidence back. And this goal, in my opinion, will refresh El Sharaawy, and he's back. Now, negative notes, I don't really have negative notes. Clean sheet, what do you want more? The only negative note is that I want Tammy Abraham to score. Obviously, he wasn't the best players in this match. He was definitely much better in the match against Fiorentina, but he needs time, and Mourinho said it, let's give these players time. And when it comes to substitutions, Mourinho subbed Shomurodov in and Tammy Abraham out. Shomurodov had to be Roma's main striker. Now with Tammy Abraham, he is having less space. Borja Mayoral is completely excluded, and I would not exclude actually Borja Mayoral leaving Roma this summer. He's saying he's very interested to signing for Fiorentina, so we'll see if that deal actually concretizes. Carles Perez in and Mkhitaryan out, Villar in, back from his injury, and Veretout out, and El Sharaawy in, and Nicolo Zaniolo out. Now, giving a rank to every single player from 1 to 10, 6 being average, I definitely think Rudy Patricio, I'm going to give him a solid 8. Security and time is what he needed, and he, you can really celebrate right now because he's getting that security back, which he lacked with Wolverhampton. So 8 for Rudy Patricio. Karsdorp, I say 6. Karsdorp with Fonseca was the only positive note. He, at this stage, was much better with Fonseca than Mourinho. In my opinion, he sprinted way more with Fonseca, so I give him average. He's not that bad, but he could be better. Mancini and Ibanez together, I think 8. And I'm giving the same vote for the 2 centre-backs because I strongly believe that the 2 centre-backs rely on both of their help. And they work together, and they bond together. So 8 for both of them. Even though Ibanez, I'd give a 9 because he's growing so much. And then moving on to Viña, I'd give Viña an average 5. Not because I don't think I like Viña, but once again, he's coming from a completely different tournament. He needs time. He's one of those left backs which loves attacking but doesn't like defending at all. And a left back needs to defend. So 5 for Viña, Veretout 9, and the confirmation that Didier Deschamps actually called him for the French national team really explains that. Cristante, normally I would give Cristante a 5-6, but with the goal, I'm gonna give him a 7. Even though he bagged the goal, I think he can definitely improve in terms of aggressiveness and confidence in the most important role according to Mourinho, the defensive midfield role. Moving to the attacking midfielder, Zaniolo, I'm going to give a solid 8. At the start of the match, the first half, he was not really convincing. He didn't keep the ball for too much, he didn't really touch the ball, but then the goal and the tears really explain everything. So 8 for Zaniolo. Pellegrini, he is Roma's captain, and I need to give him a 9 because he's been performing every single match he played, from the first friendly match that started in July to the bloody Europa Conference League playoffs. And moving on to Mkhitaryan, I think Mkhitaryan was great, but this match, in my opinion, doesn't beat the match against Fiorentina. I give Mkhitaryan a solid 7 for this match. He could do more. He could score more, And then Tammy Abraham, I think he needs time. I'm going to give Tammy a good old 7 because he needs time. But he is absolutely loving the fans. The fans are absolutely adoring him. So I expect a lot of stuff from Tammy Abraham, and a lot of that stuff will be goals. Lads and lasses, this was my match reaction for Roma against Trabzonspor, 3-0 for the Europa Conference League playoffs. We are going to play the Europa Conference League. There will be more content on the Simon Show. Now, let's go and see what Alex thinks.
Hey everyone out there, it's Alex again. Welcome to the Simon Show. As you can see, I'm smiling today, I'm happy, and you all know why. Roma 3, Trabzonspor 0. Aggregate 5-1. AS Roma has qualified to the group stages of the UEFA Conference League. Tomorrow, we are going to know the draw, what group we fall into. I will be straight to the point here as I'm currently traveling and I just stopped over to do this video. Quickly, I would say it was a very good game. It was an amazing game. Top performances. From my prediction, I think I was out on 2 of the selections. I thought Shomurodov would start up front, and I also thought Mourinho would rest Mkhitaryan, but I was wrong, very, very wrong. So with that said, I was so happy to see a very, very strong squad. It tells us a lot. It tells us that Josè Mourinho is taking this very seriously. He wants to win something. Now, outside winning, there's something else I gather from this. He's trying to build a team. He's trying to build players who could close their eyes and play together. The only way we're going to keep playing together and doing well is obviously if we play together. I think the team is growing. And like he said during the press conference, it's a process. The team is growing, and each player has to take responsibility for their actions. And that is what we saw today. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen out there, I was surprised to see Tammy Abraham playing at right back, defending. I was surprised to see Tammy Abraham playing at different positions outside his number, striking position as number 9. That tells me a lot. It just tells me a lot. Determination. It's not about one player. It's about the team. It's about the team coming together and delivering. And yes, we did. Our first clean sheet. That is remarkable. I'm really proud of the team in general. Rudy Patricio is world class. If you've not heard it before, now you've heard it on the Simon Show. Rudy Patricio is a world class goalkeeper. He is Portugal's number 1 goalkeeper. And oh boy, he proved it today. He saved us. Remarkable stops. Look at the defense. All coming together, covering for each other, playing compact, hitting on the counter-attack. Cristante, big ups for that goal. Beautiful shot. Zaniolo, Nicolo Zaniolo. I'm happy for you, brother. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for the fact that you've been able to score your goal. Much needed. You could see the emotions. You could see the standing ovation. He deserves it. And we want to see more of that. Mkhitaryan, amazing. Veritout, congratulations, Veritout. You've earned your first French call-up or your first call-up to the French national team. So congratulations on that. We're proud of you. Shomurodov came in and again showed us why he is really good. He didn't score a goal, but he covered those spaces. Vinia, beautiful, overlap, running up that flank, up and down the flank, really good. Vinia, big ups to you. Kazdup, great. I know you got tired, and then we saw Tammy coming to help you cover. Great job. Mancini, amazing game. Ibanez, great game. The whole team pulled the weight. Pellegrini, you are a leader. You are a real captain. I could see the whole players encouraging each other. Handshakes, hugs. And something else I saw right there, when there was a tackle in the first half on Zaniolo, you could see Tammy Abraham running, fuming, ready to fight, ready to stand up for his own teammate. Mourinho is building an army of remarkable soldiers. This is going to be a team people will be talking about in the next year or two. Great goal by El Sharaawy. Fantastic goal. It has reminded me of a top player that he used to be before he went overseas to play. So I'm really happy. I'm really happy for the team. I'm happy for the team in general. We did great. There's nothing much for me to add. Big ups to everybody. And we look forward to Sunday. Sunday is when we play our next game. And watch out for our match predictions. I hope I get it right this time. Congratulations, Josè Mourinho. Congratulations to the AS Roma team. Congratulations to all the fans. Again, I want to shout out to our AS Roma fans. You all saw what they did out there. The hunger, the passion, the applause, they reminded me they had me think about what it was like when we were in Turkey, how the Turkish fans reacted. So it was a good reminder. They played really, really well as the 12th man on the team. The AS Roma fans, it was great. It was really emotional for me to see how the whole team came together. Beautiful. And when the game was over, we saw Mourinho go give a hug to Rudy Patricio. He was really a leader on the back line. I'm really proud of this team, guys. So there you go. There you have it. Have a great weekend ahead. Please do smash, a big hit on that subscriber button. Subscribe to the Simon Show. Simon and I have, plans, to keep entertaining you guys, to keep, bringing you guys the best update. And I trust you guys will not be disappointed. So thank you all out there. Like, comment. We will respond. Have a great one. Have a great weekend. Deja Roma. Bye-bye.
Also, as I said at the end of the video, please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Road to 5k. You're absolute legends. And if you want an opportunity to follow this club as an English language, you will only find me, Simon, on The Simon Show on YouTube. So you better hit that red button down below. It takes 2 seconds and it supports me so much. And yeah, I'll catch you. Simon out.